Cristiano Ronaldo is a global icon, one of the most decorated athletes in history, a brand worth hundreds of millions, and the face of world football for nearly 2 decades. But despite living under the brightest spotlight, Ronaldo has guarded one part of his life with iron determination: the truth about the mother of his firstborn, Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. For more than 15 years, this mystery has sparked global curiosity, media speculation, and countless theories. Yet through all the noise, Ronaldo has stood firm, choosing silence, choosing protection, and choosing a path that very few in his position have ever taken. This is the full story behind Ronaldo Jr.'s birth, the secrecy surrounding his mother, and why this mystery remains one of football's most powerful and emotional stories. Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. was born on June 17, 2010, in the United States, a time when Ronaldo was at the height of his rise at Real Madrid. He was scoring goals at an unbelievable pace, becoming a global superstar, and transforming himself into the CR7 brand that the world knows today. But behind the scenes, something deeply personal was happening. Ronaldo had entered into a private arrangement, one that allowed him to become a father while keeping the identity of the mother completely confidential. Months later, the world saw Ronaldo holding a baby boy, smiling, introducing his son to fans and media. But with that moment came questions. Who was the mother? Why was Ronaldo raising the child alone? And why was the secrecy so complete? According to multiple reports over the years, the arrangement involved a legally binding contract, one that granted Ronaldo full custody and complete parental rights. The mother, whose identity remains protected by law, reportedly agreed to these terms with the understanding that her privacy would be permanently secured. Some rumors even claimed she received financial compensation in exchange for anonymity, but Ronaldo has never confirmed a single detail. Instead, he made one thing clear: the mother did not want to be identified, and he would honor that for life. Ronaldo's decision shocked many. Footballers often balance public and private life, but very few choose such a path. Yet for Ronaldo, the decision was simple: his son would grow up surrounded by love, family, and stability, without the chaos of media intrusion. He made a promise to protect him from the spotlight that he himself could never escape. From the beginning, Ronaldo Jr. was welcomed into a tight-knit family. Dolores Aveiro, Ronaldo's mother, played a crucial role in raising the child. His siblings, Katia and Elma, also helped create a warm environment where the boy could grow up with strong family values. Ronaldo, despite his demanding career, ensured that he was always present. Whether training at Real Madrid, playing for Portugal, or traveling around the world for events, he made time for his son. The world watched as Ronaldo Jr. grew, from a shy toddler to a confident child who often accompanied his father to award ceremonies, Ballon d'Or nights, and major events. Fans noticed the bond between them, the way Ronaldo's face seemed to soften whenever his son was near. Behind the cameras and crowds, Ronaldo Jr. was his anchor, his motivation, and his proudest achievement. As the years passed, the mystery deepened. Media outlets tried to uncover the truth, but Ronaldo never gave a single clue. Interviews would occasionally touch on the topic, but his response remained consistent: some things are private. People can guess what they want, but I will never reveal the mother's identity. This silence wasn't avoidance, it was protection. Ronaldo knew what fame could do. He had lived through scandals, controversies, and countless false rumors. He had seen how the media could tear apart personal lives. And he refused to let his son experience even a fraction of that. By shielding the truth, he gave Ronaldo Jr. something priceless: a normal childhood. Yet the mystery continued to fascinate the world. Over the years, rumors spread across tabloids, claims that the mother was a waitress, a student, a surrogate, or even someone Ronaldo had never met. None of these stories were ever verified, and most were dismissed as speculation. But the more the world talked, the more Ronaldo stayed silent. His silence became a message of its own: the truth belonged only to his son. As Ronaldo Jr. grew older, he began to resemble his father, not just in appearance but in talent. Videos of him scoring unbelievable goals, copying his father's celebrations, and dominating youth games took the internet by storm. Football fans realized that he wasn't just the son of a legend, he might be a future star in his own right. Ronaldo recognized the gift and nurtured it carefully, pushing but never forcing. He wanted his son to choose his own path, not feel pressured by the weight of the CR7 name. Yet the bond between father and son only grew stronger, especially when both played for the youth teams of Real Madrid, Juventus, Manchester United, and then Al Nassr. In training sessions, Ronaldo Jr. watched his father closely, absorbing his work ethic, discipline, and will to win. It was during these years that Ronaldo spoke more openly about fatherhood. In interviews, he expressed how much his children meant to him, how they changed his priorities, and how Ronaldo Jr. gave him a sense of purpose beyond football. He admitted that one day, he would tell his son the truth about his birth, but only when the time was right, and only when his son was old enough to understand. This moment arrived sooner than many expected. As Ronaldo Jr. entered his teenage years, the conversations between father and son became deeper, more personal. Ronaldo revealed in a 2025 interview that he had already shared some aspects of the story with his son. He made sure the boy understood that his mother chose privacy not out of shame or distancing, but out of protection and personal choice. The moment was emotional, a father revealing the truth he had guarded for over a decade. A son finally understanding the mystery that surrounded his childhood. And through it all, Ronaldo emphasized love, honesty, and respect, values he insisted were more important than fame or gossip. The world has always been curious about Cristiano Ronaldo Jr.'s mother, but perhaps the more important story is not who she is, but why Ronaldo protected her identity so fiercely. In a world where privacy is rare, especially for global icons, Ronaldo chose a different path. He chose responsibility over publicity, dignity over drama, and family over fame. His decision has shaped the life of his son, creating stability in a world full of chaos. It allowed Ronaldo Jr. to grow up without the constant pressure of being the child of a superstar shrouded in scandal. Instead, he grew up surrounded by love, discipline, and strong family values. Today, the mystery remains unsolved, at least to the public. But maybe the real truth is that it doesn't need to be solved. The secrecy has never hurt anyone. It has never affected Ronaldo's career or tarnished his legacy. Instead, it has become a symbol of his devotion to his son, a reminder that even the biggest superstar in the world can choose to be a protective, responsible father. Whenever Ronaldo speaks about his children, his voice softens in a way that no football interview ever could. He calls them his biggest trophies, his real purpose, and the inspiration behind every goal he scores. For Ronaldo, fatherhood is not a burden, it's the greatest chapter of his life. As Ronaldo Jr. grows into a rising talent with his father's determination and discipline, the world will continue to watch closely. But whatever the future holds, whether he becomes a football star, an entrepreneur, or chooses a completely different path, one thing is certain, he will always know the truth, and he will always know the love behind the silence. Cristiano Ronaldo's career has been defined by records, trophies, and unforgettable moments. But behind all of his success, behind the global fame and the spotlight, lies a father who made an extraordinary choice. A choice to protect his son, to respect a promise, and to carry a secret that was never about mystery, it was about love. And that is the real story behind Cristiano Ronaldo Jr.'s mother. A story not of scandal, but of sacrifice. Not of gossip, but of responsibility. Not of fame, but of family. A story only a father could write.